Hey YouTube, Planet Aquarium MN, just bringing you a quick update on the 75 planted tank here. Moved things around yesterday on Memorial Day. In addition to building the canopy for my 120 extra high discus tank, I took the time to do my maintenance, weekly maintenance on the 75, and I did pull out, as you can see, all of my Glosso stigma, except for a few nodes of it. I've got one here, Scraggler, I got a plant yet. I've got one floating around up here. That I need to plant yet, but I'm just going to plant a few strands of it down here in the front. Found a couple chunks of baby tears that I still had. I'm going to pick up a couple pots of baby tears and try and get a baby tear carpet growing down here. The Pogostemon Hellfry is doing really good. It's starting to root out and hopefully start sending up some shoots here pretty soon. The Ranunculus is doing real good. I got like 10-12 leaves coming off this one node, and I've got a new node coming over here. Smaller node over here. That's doing real good. Swapped around my Mirio and some Ludwigia senegalensis back here. This can tolerate a little more shade than the Ludwigia. This started to go green, so I pulled it over to the left a little bit. It was still getting shaded from some of that manzanita branch and the Taiwan moss, so moved the Mirio over here. I put the senegalensis out here, so the tips are starting to color out again, but otherwise I like how it's progressing. I'm glad I got all that Glosso stigma out of the front, and again, we're going to try and go for a little bit of baby tear carpet here and just a little bit of Glosso over here and a little bit of Glosso over there, but otherwise it's looking real good. Very healthy. Limnophila aromatica is doing incredibly well, and I got some new stems of the Ludwigia inclinata cuba. But just to show you how much Taiwan moss I pulled out of there also, I pulled the Taiwan moss out of the off that branch, and I'm going to spot treat with hydrogen peroxide the stuff that's left. But this is a solid ball. I mean, this is a solid ball of Taiwan moss. That's softball size. That's a crap load of Taiwan moss. And then all of my glossostigma, just tons and tons and tons of glossostigma in the garbage. But the result, the tank's a lot cleaner, and we're going to spot treat the remaining Taiwan moss on the manzanita branch, get all of the rest of that little hair algae, just a little bit still hanging on, but I'll spot treat that with hydrogen peroxide. And just so you guys know, when I spot treat with hydrogen peroxide, all I'm using is this oral syringe. You pick these up at Walgreens for like $2.50. It's just an oral syringe that you can get at any drugstore. Just straight 3% hydrogen peroxide. And what I'll do is I'll fill this syringe up with the hydrogen peroxide. I'll fill it up, turn the filters off on the tank. You turn all the filters off. Take the syringe, stick it down to where you want to spot treat, and just apply the hydrogen peroxide with all the filters off, with all the water movement off, and let it sit there for 5-10 minutes and turn the filters back on and get that water moving. So that's all I'm talking about when you spot treat for algae. Very effective treatment. Just don't leave it on too long, because it will start to eat away and decay and any living tissue that it comes across, so it will kill your plants if you leave it on too long. And that's what happened when I spot treated a little bit earlier, a few weeks ago. Left it on too long, and it killed off some moss. But anyways, that's it. Just gonna clean up that Taiwan moss. Got that Glosso out. We're gonna put some baby tears up here in the front. Hopefully that Pogostemon Hellfry really starts to spread out here, keeping this whole area here clear for that. Got the Ranunculus starting to spread. So yeah, anyways, looking real good. Appreciate everybody watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And we'll catch you later.